Welcome back. This is Edna White. I am coming to you today from Keeping It Real on Purpose. And today we're going to dive into a topic I know many of us have dealt with. Why do people, exes, old friends, even parents that have done us wrong keep coming back into our lives after we close those doors? I'll be sharing my personal experiences, and we're going to be diving into this and giving some insight to why this happens. Trust me, it's not just you, but more importantly, I'm sharing the truth behind why this cycle is so damaging and how we can break free from it. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Give me some likes, give me some stars, show me how you love me. Yay! Come on, before we get started, because this is going to be good. So give me some stars. Show me that you are there. Okay. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to get on, but I really want to get into this because I think it's a pretty cool subject because nobody really talks about it. Okay, so I'm going to give you my story. So a few months back, an ex that we kind of cut it off a while ago, right? We cut it off a long while ago. And I had said to this person, hey, it's not working out because they wanted me to live closer, and we were in two different states. I didn't think it was a big problem, but however it just didn't seem to work out to be reciprocal. So kind of cut it off before the pandemic. So a couple times he did come to where I lived, and we hung out. But what he was doing was calling me he had been here 5 days already, and called me on the day of the night before he went home. So there was no time to kind of hang out or anything like that. And so the last time we did this year, I was like, I can't continue kind of doing this because this doesn't give me room to invite someone else who's I want to have in my life, right? So I said that to him, and then he still called me and said, hey, I'm coming out to New York, and I really want to hang out. Okay, no problem. Didn't know when he touched down, didn't know when he got here, didn't know what his agenda was until the night before, again, he was leaving. And so I was really kind of annoyed. So what I did was I kindly told him, well, catch me if you can. I have plans already. Didn't hear from you when you first got here, so I don't think we need to talk now. And so I kind of evaluated that. I put it in the back of my mind and said, hey, I'm going to examine why this keeps happening. All right. And because I had said to myself previously, I am going to make space, work on myself, make space for someone who's worthy of me. I'm going to treat myself like I would want that person to treat me. Did that. Okay. So I get a call from a couple of clients, different times, and they also were experiencing old, damaged relationships that were not connected, coming back and, re-agitating them, as it were. And I said, oh, wow, this is a common thing. This is a real common thing, because I know that we have always heard that we should, when exes or people from our past come back, we should ingratiate them, blah, 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 whatever. Even if it's great terms, we should ingratiate them, because that's the way, we're told that, they coming back to our lives for a reason. And we always think that reason is to either God inspired or a reason to kind of make some rights, some wrongs, whatever. But here is one reason why they come back. Number one, they come back, and this is what I assess from my own life. They come back into your life because you have unfinished business. This is one of the biggest ones. Whether we like it or not, some Relationships leaves us with questions, unresolved feelings, even some guilt. They come back for that, not necessarily to get back with you or to, bring up some new stuff, but they come so that you can resolve some things that you still have connection to. And that's the magnet that draws them, the emotional part. The magnet draws them to you, and it pulls those people back into your lives so that you can either talk to them about it or, resolve something to see if they still have the same behaviors as before. Not to say that you're going to get back into relationship with them in that same level, but just to see, just a view, to put a view on it. But here's the kicker. Sometimes the real business isn't unfinished. Is within us. It's not with them. We are the ones that are pulling them. They're finished with us. They're done with us. They're moving on. We're pulling them towards us. And we need to do some internal work and close that chapter in ourselves. It's not their job. It is completely not their job. We're dependent on someone else to give us closure. That's why they keep coming back. That's what I found out. We're depending on them for this great thing that everyone talks about, closure. Okay? We want closure. Why? You got to have a reason why. Why do you want closure? What's the reason? Is it for you to feel better? But you already know the answer, why you shouldn't be together? What is it? Is it a soul soothing mechanism? What is it that you need from that person? Okay? That's the question you got to ask. I'm going to ask you to answer it. And if this was resonating with you, hit some likes for me, please. Like and love me. Please send me some love. Okay, so the second reason now, here it goes, is why they keep coming back is we're calling them from a vulnerable place. Meaning we're going through something and they just step in on time, right? They just come in and, you need this. Oh, you need that. You're in a vulnerable place and you're maybe feeling lonely, uncertain, or emotionally drained. When we're in that state, we're subconsciously reaching out to familiar things, comfortable things, or even validation. So when somebody from our past knocks on the door, we're more likely to let them in. But this isn't about healing. It's about filling a void. See, when we do this, we're filling a void. We're not healing. Okay? We're not fixing something from the past. We're not doing that. Okay? And trust me, filling that void with someone who's already hurt you in the past doesn't lead to healing. It doesn't. It only brings us back to the same cycle of emotional dependency. Shocker, right? I know, I was shocked too. I was completely shocked. I was totally shocked by this because it came from my own life. So, it came from my own life. Now, the third one is wanting to right the wrongs against us. Listen to that. Wanting to right the wrongs against us. The third reason why people come back is that we want to right the wrongs that they've done to us. We want them to apologize. We want them to make it right or even change. Yeah. Hate to tell you, the only person that you can change is you. That's it. The only person you can change is you. And trying to fix them, not gonna work. So stop it. We're often holding a place in our pain and our ego when we think that apology or reconciliation will somehow heal us. But it doesn't. We have to realize the change we want in them has to come from within us first. We can't wait for someone or fix what's broken inside of us. We're still wanting them to fix us. We still want them to be accountable for hurting us. We have to take responsibility for our own healing. And all of this really is us, sending out that magnet saying we need to close this. We have soul ties, and that's another subject we can get on at another time, but we have soul ties to people. We have those soul ties that keep them coming back and coming back. Now, how could you serve someone, or how can you even help someone if they hurt you and never apologize? So what are you really looking for? Are you looking for apology, or are you looking to make it right? What are you really looking for? Then, if that person is in another relationship, or if that person is still doing the same things, what are you accomplishing? What are you accomplishing? If you care more about them than they care about themselves, or even care about you, what are you accomplishing? Right? What are you? So after examining all these 3 reasons, unfinished business, vulnerability, and wanting to right some wrongs, let's get real. Most of the time, these cycles are driven by our pain and ego. We're hurting and want validation, but we're letting the past control and pull us back into the situations that no longer serve us. It hurts not only our mental, our emotional, but our physical. We can even be so stressed up that I can tell you I got a pain in my neck. I can get a pain in your neck, in your back, and in your heart, in your solar plexus, in your abdomen. You can get all these things happening to you, and you're wondering what the heck it is. And you're bringing it upon yourself because you want answers from this person that they never could give you in the first place. That they're never going to give you, because they don't even know why they're doing it. Because we got together on some emotional stuff, right? We got together on an emotional bond. We have to ask ourselves, is this cycle worth continuing? Have you ever said that to yourself? Send me some likes if you did, if that sounds familiar. Comment below if it has been in your mind. Does this cycle really need to continue? Is it helping us grow, or just holding us in the past? Have you ever asked yourself that? Is it holding us in the past? Is this relationship, if this friendship, is it holding us in the past, or is it making changes for the future? Is it helping me to grow? Now here's the final and last thing that I got. I learned that I had to move forward with some boundaries. And it was okay for me to have those boundaries. Moving forward means breaking free from the hold of the past that it has on you. It's about setting clear boundaries and recognizing true healing. See, we can't rely on those empty words, they're back in our lives for a reason. And the reasons probably we lean on, it's for the good of this and for the good of that. Or maybe God sent them in your life. Yeah, God sends everybody in everyone's lives, but we have to realize it. We have to really realize it, and for what reasons. We have to know ourselves well enough to know, is it God inspired or is it Edna inspired? Right? No amount of revisiting the past can change it. Yeah, that's heavy. It's real heavy. So the next time someone from your past comes back, ask yourself, what am I really trying to get from this encounter? And is it truly aligned with the person I want to become? Set those boundaries, focus on your healing, And don't let relationships or things linger that no longer serve you. I want to thank you for tuning in, and if you sent me some likes, please send me some likes. Thank you so much for being here. If you found this episode helpful, share it with somebody. Or if you like it, just send me a like or put a comment in. I'm looking for those comments. And remember, keep it real and keep it moving forward. Until next time, bye for now.